We have another offering from the U.S. Mint that arrived on our doorstep today. Stay tuned and let's see what arrived. So, this hefty customer of a box arrived today from the U.S. Mint, our favorite fulfillment center in Memphis, Tennessee. Let's take a look and see what's arrived, shall we? So let's give it a 1, a 2, and a 3. And looking inside, and what do we have here? 2022 WRD, PDS, 2022 American Women Quarters, Dr. Sally Ride. Yes. So yes, sir, we have the latest and greatest quarters from the United States Mint. So do we just have the one? No. We have 5 boxes total. 5 boxes of Dr. Sally K. Ride. So, just like with the Maya Angelou quarters last month, I'm going to be opening up one of these boxes of quarters in order to have singles for my customers at the coin shows. And we're going to be opening this right now so that everybody can take a look and see these quarters as I see them for the first time. So let's flip over to the desk camera and let's see what we have here. So as you can see, we have our box. It is still sealed from the mint. Same box that everybody's been receiving. March 9th, 2022. Seems like they were all packaged on the same date. Alright, now I can grab that. So let's pull across. And the box, she is open. Let's see who we have here. Front and center, we have the roll that is the star of the show. United States Mint 2022. San Francisco, $10, Dr. Sally Ride. Yes, sir. And then looking up here at the top, opposite direction from the San Francisco, United States Mint 2022, Philadelphia roll of Dr. Sally Ride. And rounding it out down here in the bottom part of the tray, also upside down, we have the United States Mint 2022 Denver roll for Sally Ride. So, yes, sir, America Women's Quarters at their finest. We have P, D, and S. So, let's take a look at the Denver roll here and see what we have on our end cap here. There she is. So just looking at the ender there, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous version. I'm not saying hardly any chatter on that ender there. And flipping it around to the other side, and once again we have the side for Dr. Ride on facing us. So they are both reverses here on the Denver. Quality is A-class, it appears, just what you would expect from the Denver Mint. So, that is Denver. Let's take a quick look at the Philadelphias. Philadelphia looks a little more matte than our Denver cohort. And just look at that luster. They were able to get luster on these. Too bad they couldn't do that on the Morgans last year. So, we have Dr. Ride on one side, and flip it over, and it looks like they got the reverses on both sides of both Philly and Denver on this one. See a little bit of a contact mark there on the end, but I mean, it's nothing distracting. Not really seeing anything that is screaming that there is a quality issue on these. These are very nice quarters. And then we have the showstopper, the one that we've all been looking for and waiting for. We have the San Francisco roll. And, well, looks like we have an Obverse finally on one of the enders. So we have 2022 San Francisco. And there's Laura Garden Frazier's effigy of George Washington. And then flip over to the reverse, and man, oh man, these Sally Ride quarters are gorgeous, gorgeous. But you know what? We're not here just to see the enders. We're here to see what's inside. So I got the San Francisco roll here that I'm going to be opening up. First of all, safety first. Gotta wear gloves. Whenever handling coins, you want to make sure that you're utilizing gloves in order to keep your grungy fingerprints and the oils from your skin getting on the coins. Alright, so now that we have our glove on, let's open up and let's see the beauties that are within. So let's just get each edge here of the wrapper. Got side one. Get the second side. And let's peel back the peel. And oh man, look at the shine on those edges. I mean, there is nothing like opening up a fresh roll of uncirculated coins. So we're gonna put them down here in the tray to catch them. And get these guys out here. So let's see what we have here. So looking on the obverse here, we have George Washington. And you know what? Let's get a closer look. So we have George Washington here. Lots of luster on him. Wipe that dust off. And looks like a good strike on the one side. This looks like this was our ender, because I remember that little speck there right behind Sally Ride's head. What kind of quality we have here. Now, at first look of these things, this is some kind of proof like on these San Franciscos, because just having my finger a few inches away between the camera and the coin, you can see the fibers of the glove pretty well there. So I'm wondering how many of these might get proof-like designations if they were to be sent off for the graders. Just taking a look at Sally here. And man, there's a bunch of milk spotting on her. Man, right there in her eye too. That's unfortunate. But it looks like that is going to be the order of the day when it comes to the coinage. Remember when we were looking at the Maya Angelou's, they were riddled with milk spots too and bad contact marks. So yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of milk spots here right on George's chin and right under his neck. It's a little disappointing, but I mean, they're making these as fast as they can out there. And oh, look at that. Oh man, the milk spotting on this is... Man, I wish I could report better, folks. It looks like he didn't wash off the residue properly. Though I'm not seeing any dye chips yet or any errors. Then again, I'm just giving these a quick once over. Pulling one now from the middle of the row, and yeah, I'm still seeing those milk spots. That's just disappointing. I'm sorry. Flipping over to Sally's side, and man, you can just right there in the E pluribus unum, there's that big bright milk spot, and and the milk spots are everywhere on these. So it looks like it's going to be a difficult challenge in order to find grade-worthy examples on these Sally Ride San Franciscos. So it makes me wonder how well these are going to be grading out. If there are going to be a bunch of 63, 64s, if you go to grade these, if there will be anything above a 65, I'd be surprised. So you know what? Yeah, it's still a beautiful quarter no matter what. So I mean, as you can see, the coins are gorgeous. Just those milk spots on closer examination, that is disappointing. So I am going to be flipping these up, and they are going to be for sale at the coin shows starting this weekend over in Redford, Michigan. So that's all I have today for our unboxing of the Sally Ride quarters. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching today. If you like what you see, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel? Hit that bell, get some notifications of when new videos are being posted. Also, hit that thumbs up. Show that likey who's boss. We need to tell YouTube to show more content for Coins Making Sense in their algorithms. And that's all today for Coins Making Sense. I'm Kevin, here in your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatics nation. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day.